Good afternoon. Asante sana. Asante. Can we start? Are you set? Asante. Thank you very much. I'll say very few words in English and Kiswahili, and then we move on because we have another event in Mombasa County. First is just to say that we've come here this afternoon to look and assess the project, the progress of this project. This is the Shimoni Fish Port in Kwale County, and His Excellency the President asked us to come and see the progress of the works. This project is at an advanced stage of completion, but there are outstanding works and outstanding issues that we have agreed between the various agencies and the contractor to make sure that those works are completed so that this project can be commissioned by the President when everything is set. A lot of progress has been made. The modern jetty is almost complete. The other facilities also significantly complete, including the fish factory where the fish will be stored first, the cold storage facility, and where the fish will be processed. The other facility also, the other warehouse that will have the plant to process fish meal is also work in progress, and the other supportive infrastructure for this 2.6 billion project. And therefore, it is intended to be completed by 15th of March, and there will be no extensions of any type whatsoever. There will be no extensions. Already an extension can serve the people of Kwale, the people of Coast, and all of us. So that is the business that brought us here today. This project will go a long way in helping our country to maximize on the blue economy resources. It will create jobs for the people of Kwale, the people of Coast, and it will uplift the economy of our people in this region. One of the commitments that the present administration made during the campaigns was to transform the critical value chains that underpin the transformation of our country's economy. And in every region, there are value chains that contribute to economic growth, economic development. In the Coast region, the resources granted to us by God in this region, the sea, has potential of transforming the economy of this region, the economy of this county, and it is for that reason this investment has been put here of 2.6 billion to make sure that the facilities here help us to maximize on the exploitation of the blue economy resources of this region. The jetty, as I've said, is ready, and the factory and all the other facilities that are here. So this is a program, a project which speaks to the commitment of this government to improve the livelihoods of the people of Kenya, to empower communities, to create jobs for young people. There are other interventions that government is also doing beyond this project in the blue economy industry. This includes supporting fisher folk and fishermen in groups to make sure they acquire modern fishing vessels and modern gear to be able to venture into deep sea even for several days safely, so that they can maximize on their catch of the resources that they get during their fishing expeditions. And therefore, we are supporting fisher folk through common interest groups, getting grants collectively to be able to improve. And I think on another day, because we don't have time to explain on all these projects, we will be coming and fisher folk groups and beach management units are doing in these areas. The other interventions, of course, the other fish ports which we are constructing in other parts along the coastline, and also on the Lake Victoria blue economy ecosystem. We are also investing in so many other initiatives, and as I've said, time will not be enough for me to talk about everything. Today's focus was on the Shimoni fish port. It is almost ready, but there are some outstanding works. They must be completed. The contractor has been directed through the agency that is supervising the contractor, which is the Kenya Ports Authority. Firm directions have been given that the works must be completed by 15th of March without any excuse. Going forward, all contractors who obtain government contracts and are paid using the resources of the people of Kenya must take their work seriously and take deadlines seriously. And the government will not hesitate from cancelling any contracts where contractors who have been paid are unable to meet deadlines. And this is the only way and the only language that government can talk for the people of Kenya to know that we mean business. And therefore, nataka niseme ya kwamba tumekuja hapa alasiri ya leo. Niko hapa na wenzangu wengi na labda wataongea wote, tapatia tu nafasi moja wao aongee kwa dakika mbili, lakini wacha niseme kwanza kabisa niko hapa na ndugu yangu Waziri wa Madini na Uchumi Samawati, Mheshimiwa Ali Hassan Joho, ambaye ni mtoto wetu hapa kutoka hapa Pwani, waziri wetu. Pia tuko na PSs wetu, PS wa ambaye ni Principal Secretary katika idara ya uchumi samawati na uvuvi, ako hapa, naitwa Betsy Njage. Tuko pia PSs wengine, tuko na PS wa mambo ya teknolojia na miundo msingi ya teknolojia ICT, Kenya Ports Authority, Captain William Ruto. Tuko na governor, our sister, the governor of Kwale County, our host, and my former student, Governor Fatuma Hachani, whom I taught in law school many years ago when I was a university professor. And we have the Member of Parliament from Usambweni is here, Faisal, and then the MP for Lunga Lunga with a long name, Chief Faramondo. Mheshimiwa Chief Faramondo is here, MP for Lunga Lunga. We have members of County Assembly, many of them, I've seen them, my good friends. All of us will not be talking. And there are other high-ranking government officials of the Republic of Kenya. Mheshimiwa Rais amesema lazima mradi huu ukamilike ifikapo tarehe 15 mwezi wa Machi, na contractor hataongezewa muda. Na nimeangalia, tumeongea, waziri atahakikisha, kwa sababu yeye ndiye mwenye wizara, hayo mambo yametekelezwa, ili vijana wa sehemu hii na watu wetu wa sehemu hii ya Kwale wapate manufaa ya uchumi samawati, ili samaki wakifika hapa kuwe na kiwanda ya kutengeneza samaki na kiwanda cha kuhifadhi samaki wasioze na kutengeneza nyama ya samaki na kutengeneza vitu vingine ambavyo vinatengenezwa na mabaki ambayo ni mabaki ya nyama ya samaki yanatumika katika mambo mengine. Kwa hivyo mimi nashukuru sana, kazi nzuri imefanywa. Contractor amejaribu vile awezavyo, lakini tumekuja hapa kumuhimiza ajaribu hata zaidi, kwa sababu hatuna muda wa kuongeza tena, na lazima tukamilishe. Na sio kukamilisha jengo peke yake, lazima ili majengo yote yakamilike, kila kitu ikamilike, ikiwemo mashine. Ndio Mheshimiwa Rais akikuja hapa kufungua mradi huu, kazi yake atakuja kuona samaki wakikuwa wanatayarishwa hapa na kuwa processed katika mitambo ya kisasa ambayo itawekwa hapa. Vijana wetu watapata ajira. Na finally, I want to say our commitment in the blue economy as Kenya Kwanza is to make sure that this value chain of fishing and blue economy resources contribute 80 billion shillings annually by next year, up from the current 37 billion shillings. And by 2027, we want to push that contribution of this value chain to 150 billion to the GDP of Kenya. We want really to transform Kenya, and fishing and blue economy is at the center of that transformation. Asanteni sana. Naomba sasa, kwa sababu tutaondoka na nimewatajia wale wengine, niulize Governor Achani aseme jambo dakika moja, Waziri Joe jambo dakika moja, alafu mturuhusu twende katika kaunti ya Mombasa. Asante sana.
Shukran sana Naibu wa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, mwalimu wangu Professor Kindiki. Waziri